It's a stab party.
Yo, hey, happy Friday. Finally here. Okay. I think everything's good. Possibly. Yo. Hi, adulting stuff is done. Everyone's doing awesome. What's up, Eldon? What's up? Let me do. Hold on, 1 second. Okay. Think it's good now? Yeah, we're good. Woo! Going good. It's going very good. Random UI shit. Tired of it. Can't wait for better upgrades, because dear God. Ooh. Schmancy. Generic icons, no more generated images. It actually tells you it actually is dynamic and actually tells you the number of each. There's 75 presets we have from different games. Not even including like running total ones. These are actually dynamic. They actually tell you the amounts in each. And then this was just overhauled, but I need to figure out. I think I need to make custom graphics in order to get the scroll bar, because you can't set a width and generic colors for scroll bars. That has to be an image. I mean, when we whip that up really quick, it's little shit like that. Like just ran into that. I'm like, what is this? It's like it needs a reference to an image, and like I see the image size. I can easily do it. I see the reference. I see the sizes of the images in the assets folder. But I'm just like, really? You just can't put a generic RGB like color to it? Like that's so stupid. There, every little more I do with the UI, the more it pisses me off. Of how just like archaic it is. Like I understand having a particular style to a scroll bar, whatever, but just a color? I mean, come on. But yeah, it's getting there. It's everything. Every page is gonna have this. So this is done. This is done. The end of the is the mid screen done? Let me see. I'm trying to remember which is 1v1. Perfect. This might fail too, even though like it says bottom on there. Let me just try it actually. Oh, I'm at this map. Cool. I love the randomness. It should work. This mode actually might not work though. No, it did. Oh, hi. You spawned right on top of me. Okay, that did 100% didn't work. I'm gonna go up here, or can't reach me. Okay. Well, noted. So yes, that's new. This is updated. I wanna refresh the buttons, but this is now like laid out nicer, but want to condense it a little bit. But at least it's in the same. It is in the box, and then end session. Better screen. So those two are done. So all the front facing stuff is I think basically done now. And then this was rehauled, so it says. So the top ones are still have the stars next to them if you favorite them, and it has like the session name, the map, and then uses, weather, time, loot, duration, and then the game mode. So. Dude, this scroll bar is here because that's the generic Hytale version. But yeah, I'll do a custom scroll bar so we can actually like make a custom like all that stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I like this one. It's like the mini logo in the top. Yeah, it's getting there. It just, yeah, this page was a pain in the ass because it's like, yeah, it was like layout modes, anchors in certain positions within them, or the hierarchy of them, just completely would screw so much stuff up. My like UI, Hytale UI documentation is like insane, like the do's and don'ts. But now since this page and this page is working, now I should be able to go through the rest of this. So I'm going to get rid of the top part, and we're going to keep this midsection. And then this is going to be a fucking nightmare. But we'll get there eventually. I just want to get to arenas. I'll do the arenas page first. And then, yeah, we're not going to have the top nav anymore. It's too much of a pain in the ass. We'll just have a back button to go back to like this page, and then you can just go kits and then go back and forth through each. The top nav is nice, but it's too much. So we're just going to simplify that. And then, you know, like once one of these is done, then the rest of them should be really easy because it's all the same thing. It's just a list, a list, a list, a list, a list. So those should be relatively easy once we get the arenas list, or arenas page up and running. So we're gonna do that next. Just need to format this better. Screenshot that. Yeah, just need to make this formatted a bit better. Could probably have 2 columns, but then also have it in a scroll box. I don't know how many arenas a user's gonna have in their, a player's gonna have in their world, but never know. Probably half the size though, like split have 2 columns to be able to choose between. Would be pretty good. I think this is fine. You have scrolls on either side. Split between 2 for that, and same for this, and same for this. So a lot of replicas for these pages. I think will be a lot easier. I say that now. I hope it's a lot easier, because Jesus Christ, this has been like the worst experience with the UI I've ever had in my entire life. Okay. Cool. Let me update the hub first, and then we shall do the arenas part. Cool. Yeah, it's getting there. Learning all the little nuances of everything. It's insane. Okay. Want it super basic. It's gonna be 2 columns. Let me just. I'm gonna ask it this, because it's basically the same thing. Okay. Want to work on the arenas page now. Can you mirror the admin page? Design. I want the split into 2 columns. With the create arena, the create arena button at the bottom, middle, blue style. What's up, Chris? Happy Friday. Blue style. That's basically it. Again, we I just wrote a doc before of the redesign stuff that I want to follow. Where is it? I just did that. UI. Did I, or did I put it somewhere else? I remember doing that. No, I don't. Okay. No, not that. That should be fine. I'll just type it out. That's fine. The new pages will not have the top anymore. Go. Cool. I'm hoping this will go a lot smoother because this, again, these first initial pages, this one, this, these 5 are super basic, like really basic. So just moving this into this and make it nicely formatted and no longer top nav bar. It's just all contents is within this middle section. That's it. That's all. Dear God. Dude, looking through like Google font, like icons, like I'm like, what's good for each? I'm like, this seems pretty. This is fine. Arena was like stadium. Like, you know what, that works. And then mob, I was like, okay, there's no like zombies. There's like, oh, skull works. That's fine. Let's get super generic enough, you know. No problems with any images or anything like that. Oh. I'm glad it gave me options, but I didn't ask for that. Should be back. Back. I just want to curse at the app, like literally what I said. Use the other 2 pages as an example. Like, I'm glad it gave me 3 options. what's literally not what I said. I said I want the arena page to be split into 2 columns with the create arena button at the bottom middle in the blue style. The new pages will not have the top nav anymore. It'll just be the core main section, like admin and settings. Admin, settings, back button, the title of what it is, the emblem in the middle, the contents in the center, button at the bottom. Back button, what the page is, emblem in the middle, contents in the middle. It's like sometimes it's just like, what's the point of asking of what typing something in very, very specific when it's not even gonna fucking do it to begin with? Like, well, us it's just gonna be like, it just veers off track. Like that's the random shit. I'm just like, why? Like, I wish there was a way to like intercept it in the middle of it to see if like what. Because obviously we don't have the full context, or it doesn't give you the full reasoning, or it doesn't give you the full like it doesn't give you the full reasoning of what it's thinking of when doing it. So is it with the admin style, Chrome, save card, header, footer, single sentiment, strip, but non-arenas. Display just across columns, create boost in the bottom of the footer. Yes, yes, exactly. Cool. Okay, it seems to understand. Yep. Open Mandarin in-game, confirm, no top nav, admin hub, card Chrome with header and footer, arena list split evenly across 2 columns, create arena button in the footer, blue style, check. Clicking the arena entry still opens, check. Yes, perfect. Well, it says that. Who knows if it's actually going to do it or not? Jesus. And then after this shit, I'm going to get some like custom UI error. I'm going to be like, what the hell? Because it said, unless it's like trying to apply something fancy to like one of the buttons, or when it to go into one of the arenas, then that's the only reason why it would like error out otherwise. But everything else has been like documented so far, of like all the little random pitfalls of everything. I hope this plugin ends up high up in the contest, because I would love to give some feedback, because I am not going to hold back. I do not give a shit. I'm not here to appease to anybody. You want my raw input? I will give you my raw input. Like, you can gladly explain the technical limitations behind stuff of the reason why things are the way they are, but I'm going to give you my goddamn honest input. This has been the worst experience I've ever had with this shit. Dear God. Cool. All right. New jar. That was actually pretty quick. So I'm hoping we can get it within the same context window, because it has all the information that we've already done. I'd be like, okay, now take that, do that same thing, and we're gonna apply it to all the other pages. I don't want to do too much at once, because I know it's gonna screw something up. But it'll be cool to get, if it could do it all in, because it's all the same thing, to do it all in succession would be really awesome. be a miracle in itself if I reconnect right now and it doesn't get the custom UI error. I'm expecting it to throw that just because stupid, but we're gonna see. Oh my god. What? Hello? Did it change it, but it didn't wire it? Yeah, that's even funnier. Button from the page to go to this new one. Is he be like, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm fucking stupid. Oh, line number. Okay. I almost reread that. Yes. Yeah, it referenced the old page and not the new one. Again, why would that make logical sense to do that? I've had that too many times happen for the the front end design part of it, getting a bunch of these like UIs to look decent. I would tell it to be like, hey, make a mock-up of these 5 designs. But then obviously it doesn't link them on the main page. I'd be like, oh yeah, make sure you update the main page so I can actually access them easily, rather than just physically typing out each. So understandable. Wait. Okay, done. Restart. Okay, now we get to try it. I was like, it actually booted with no errors? What in the world? Oh, we're gonna be drinking tonight as soon as we get into this a little bit more. Hello? No. I click on the page from the goes to probably because the naming of the main admin page is not admin, it's something else. I need to have it rename that because it's confusing. That's good. I feel like that's gonna screw so much stuff. should have it rename that. Where is that? I gotta we gotta rename that. Okay, let me make sure that this works because I have to rename that because that's not even I think that was the old. It was the old style or old version of it. It works with the wording, but it needs to get changed because it's super confusing, and I think that's why I got confused because of the name. Yeah, 100%. We're gonna change that next. Once this works, I'm gonna submit this. And then we'll make that other massive change because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other files that it touches upon. I want to make sure that does not mess up. Probably just a simple like query of like replacing the text with one thing to another. So that wouldn't be bad. Hey, cool. I mean, not exactly the boxes that I want, but this is the format that I wanted. So cool. Awesome. Okay. Let's, I'll take it up. Yes. Perfect. I think this has been the smoothest UI experience I've had so far. Okay, now I want to do the using it should be like any UI could make sure plan mode for that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have it update the name of that page because it's super confusing. Like the name itself does nothing to do with what it is. So it's just skill check PvP arena page when it's the admin page, so that it makes literal no sense. Like this page is the naming in the back end is completely wrong. It works, but the naming's wrong. The convention's wrong. So we need to update that. I guarantee you from this, it's gonna forget something and completely botch it. But it should be able to find everything. As long as the new name that it changes it to is a valid name and not used somewhere else, then replacing those words with exact matches should not be a problem. Admin page is available. I have all the references. This is mechanical rename. Cool. Yeah. We'll do this, build the jar again, make sure that it works, and then we'll move on to the next ones. Cool. Cool. Okay. Go. Cool. Okay. We found them all. There actually isn't that many pages for this, honestly. There's the 8 for this page, so like all the ones the boxes that you see here have like 1 or 2 subsets of pages from them. Because it's like the main list of the arenas or kits or whatever, and then the details of those within them. So, yeah. Cool. Yeah, this will be way clearer. Like, going up to the admin page. You mean the PvP arena page? Like, what? No? Oh, yeah, technically, yes. If you look at the internals, then yeah, that's the correct one. Awesome. Yeah, like this should be easy enough for it to go through. Done. All right. Fill the jar. Reload it. Make sure it works. You didn't forget something somewhere. It said it looked through all the Java files and the UI files, so it should be good. Drop and drop. Drop and drop. Drag and drop. Error. Missing blah blah blah. Ooh. Okay, so this page, when you hit back, it's got to go back to the main admin page. It bounces you back to the main one, but that's fine. Minor detail. Okay. Updates. Go. Cool. All right. Refactor done. Now we can move everything else. I want to do... Okay. Excuse me. Ugh. My God. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Really shouldn't be that complicated. Oh. Mm. Yep. There we go. It's like, which one do you mean? Kind of. I'm actually glad it asked and it asks more. I'd be better if it asked more questions rather than just being like, "It's this. Let's change it." Oh, it wasn't the right one. Oh, time to revert it. Yeah, rather just it ask me. Do you mean this or this? Like, yeah, this one. And you kind of understand like why it would ask that if things like look similar. I was like, one line. Could have done that myself. Wait. Did make the one change, which I definitely wanted, but yeah. Yeah, if I gotta add them in from Java because they're dynamically added. So if you can do it from Java, then yes. Stupid. Is it? Cool. Let's see. If readability wise it's fine or not. Restart. Alright. Me grabbing it. An actual drink. Tripped on my own cable. All right. And rebooting. Bloop. Go. Cheers. Happy Friday. Maybe the font a little bit bigger. Definitely way cleaner though than the freaking ugly gray that was there. Yeah, I'd say larger font. Cool. I mean, I could probably just find out myself. Let's do that. What? What? Where is that? Pages? Manage arena page simple? Hell yeah. Oh, arena's created yet. Oh, is it going to be... We need another style because it's probably going to be in the style itself, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Okay. All right, let me tell that. Okay. Yes, it looks good, but the font. Cool. Yeah, we'll just make the font larger for the arenas, the arena names, and that should be fine. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep, perfect. Because the managed arenas, the top is font size at 15, and it's going to make the arena size is 14. That was literally exactly what I thought. I was like, 14 probably would be good. Cool. Let's update the jar. Click. Good, and reboot. Perfect. Good. need to write down. I need to write down. Got random ideas that pop into my head that I want to write down. I don't forget. Ah. Cool. Let's go. Written down. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, restyling these should be easy. You can easily do that from there's the UI style page. That'll be really easy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now that. Page views. Cool. Yeah, I'm hoping these get through. These are the easy parts. The more complex UI stuff is going to be, that's going to be the pain in the ass. It's going to be, this stuff is going to be a pain to fit on. Well, not so much, because these are going to be way smaller, which means you could probably consolidate a bunch of this stuff to fit on one specific section. Because nothing here, only these open up, and these should be easy enough to read format into the other side, so that should be fine. It's just a lot of other extra pages in between, so that's what the weird part is. And this still shows, yeah, I need to phase out that one, but yeah, that's fine. We'll make sure that I make sure to keep the old pages in there, just to make sure that we can actually navigate around fine. This isn't centered because I just noticed that. I just noticed this. Is this right hand shit again? It's probably, this is probably in, this inner part's probably in another box that's shifted over. That's why it's not centered correctly. Ooh, change them all? That's cool. I'm not here. That's different. Cool. Love it. I love it when it's super smooth. That's great. When I reboot and then it doesn't get a custom UI error, I'm like, yes. I'll just spend like 4 hours troubleshooting this shit. That's a large part of like the hang up of why this is taking so long, is because you get hung up on something and it's just like, okay, now I gotta add this one section in. Does it error out? No. Okay, let's add this section in. Does it error out? No. Okay, does it add this section? Oh, that errors out. That's the red flag. Make a notation of that. It's like the back and forth is what takes the part that takes forever to go through. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Good. Go. Yeah, because it already knew that the kits page was a natural 2-column layout, so it's just gonna apply that. It'd be like, okay, yep, got the 2 columns, so cool. So nice. Please. Ah. Yeah, I'd rather get to the logic of stuff's not spawning in the correct spot, so I do definitely need to fix that, but that said, it's a little bit more interesting than UI. Oh, done? Bang it out super quick. So as long as the layout's good, cool, then I can change the colors later on. As long as the layout is using the new layout. That's all I care about. Target. Drag it in. Restart. That's it. This is the easy part. This is just lists. The big one is like the arenas one. I want to make sure I nail that good. That I'm going to bring over to the other one and see if we can design up something like at least nicer looking. I should after I boot into this, I'm going to do that next. That's going to take a hot second. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, super clean. Dude, see? Easy. When it knows exactly, like, no, just take this existing page and just reformat it and you're good to go. So much cleaner. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm moving right along. Okay. Now, do the same for the... Awesome. Yeah, so much better. So now I'm going to have it do the chest, mob templates, and weather. Now, since it's like the same, I'm just like, just do all three in sequence. And it has it all in context too, so it should know. And that'd be a lot easier. So changing other UI, once it's formatted correctly, and it's in just like this general page itself, then these buttons I can change super easy. So yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I think this one's gonna have to have a larger page, just because like storage and like the amount of space that this takes up is kind of crazy, and then also just this, and this is gonna be 100% wider than 1100 pixels. So yeah, look at that size difference. There's no way. Get in there. Oh. Yeah. Admin nav. Yep. Just making sure that, just looking over the plan to make sure that's not doing something it's not supposed to. Yep. All element ID unchanged. No Java edits. Yep. Just nav. Yep. Cool. Do it. Awesome. All right. Since that's going, I'm gonna load up my app and go to EU. And I have a screenshot. I need to go to pictures. Hytale screenshots. You? No. I just took. Didn't I tech? Wait. You. Okay. Shift. Print screen. And old arena info page. Cool. All right. Add a screenshot of that. And you go to pictures, and then there it is. And I'm gonna copy this. I go to open a folder in that one. Go to images and paste it here. And I rename. Copy it. And I go here, and I go, I think I have this one here, right? This one. No. Where is that? Where is that? There you go. Okay, so I go my fancy program. I go I would like to design a page for the arena info. Use images / that as your block info. Use the for the size. Front and / front design. Create 5 mock-ups of that the mock data must go in the content section. That page. And done. Update the main index with those pages. That's it. Generate. I don't know why this still doesn't, the building prompt part doesn't trigger. It's stuck on generating title. I still don't know why it doesn't do that. It's something with the flow of like the sequence of what it does. It goes through each of them. So like analyze the request, it selects the files. Decomposing the request. Generating tile. This part I think is where it should be like finished and it should be on building prompt, but it's not. It doesn't get to that point. So it gets stuck on this and then it spits out the response afterwards. So the flow of that for some reason is just completely incorrect. It's like, why? Why is it not? I thought it's everything was in sequence. It should recognize that, and for some reason it's still not working correctly. Weird. But yeah, at least a little bit more feedback as far as like where it is in the sequence of what it's doing, because at this point, depending on how long your request is, it can take a while for it to generate the prompt itself. I'll figure it out. Probably tonight. I'll figure it out. But yeah, stupid convenient so far, especially like the to-do list and then the quick commands. I use it so often. So if I need to build the jar, if I make a change within like VS Codium, and I need to build a jar really quick, instead of remembering to go to the terminal, type in the command, I can just go here and then build. And it just instantly launches the command to build it right away. So I need to bring in my lights app to control my hue lights. I need to bring my project into here so I can just build the Android app. I can just go click a button and be like, build Android app. Instead of like remembering this huge command. Like super easy. Hell yeah. All I need is more project. I only have 3 in here, so like the test project template is skill check. I've never renamed that. That's the name of the folder. I have not changed that yet. That is skill check though. It's funny though. And then the skill check style sheet is just like the designs of the UI, and then prompt before prompt is this application itself. Boy, it's taking a long time to generate a title, huh?
Oh.
Oh. Now what's up? Oh, good. Excellent. Just working on UI. Well, multitude of things. So this is I built my own application to do like AI command prompt stuff. To try to streamline the process of it not screwing up all the time. So yeah, it's like a work in progress, but really convenient so far. Right now I'm having it design out a couple mock-ups of UIs for basically to redo this this page is going to get completely redone. Where's that going? Alan, thank you for the 29 months. Dear God, that is insane. Gonna work. Let me pop out chat. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, so this is going to get redesigned, and it's going to fit more along the lines of this theme. So just a complete design rehaul of our plugin for Hytale. So I'm just using the app I built to streamline the process or just make it easier to do. Yeah, so this separate app just keeps track of like what projects you have. You can quickly open a terminal if you want, or browse the folder of where it is. You can quickly do commands. So instead of like typing it out in a terminal or PowerShell or whatever, you can just click on the button and it runs it automatically, and then you can add in whatever commands you want to run. Hopefully that didn't screw that up. Yeah, then you have like your session history of like what you've typed to the AI of what your requests were. So it's all in a local database. I hope me clicking off that didn't. The states of stuff, I don't know if I have that fully figured out yet. I'm hoping this works. We'll see in a moment. It just went away, so I don't know if that might not be persistent, which is not good. Crap, I don't even remember what I typed. That's the bad part. See, extra features I gotta add in. I don't remember if it saves the state of what it's doing from this. Because it could just be blinking forever, and it's not going to remember it. No. It's going to. I'm going to do that. I'm going to refresh. I'm going to do it again, and I'm not going to press a button this time. It's still a work in progress. Shit, I got to remember what I did. Want to redesign the arena info page. Use this for mock data, images. Yes, that's use the clean template as your starting base. That should already be in the project already. Current design, make up 5 for that within page. When completed. Okay. Links on the main page. That's it. That's it. Go. There we go. There we go. And we go again. No, I'm not gonna touch it. Whoops. Oh, that's what I want to generate. Okay, cool. That's fine. Still doesn't do building prompt though. Again, still have to figure that out. Probably some weird logic it's doing. Who knows? Okay, well, while that goes, pop back over here. But yeah, so yeah, plugin. It's largely working. Oh, I am not in creative. Largely working. Just overhauling the UI so it's actually good. And then yeah, playtesting in between to make sure that everything functions the way it's supposed to. Right now the spawns are not correct, especially if you do like single player, like one player, and there's only like one mob on the other team. It seems to screw up. That logic need to clean that up. But it works really good. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to update Geets. AK. Need a lot more arrows for this. That's for damn sure. So what I'm doing now is I'm customizing a kit that has an AK, but the way it's designed, it uses arrows as its bullets. Because of course. We'll just do everything. Oh, let's not zero it out because that'll cause an error. See, it's those types of errors that we need to come across so that we know to fix. So if you put the quantity at 0 and try to save it, it'll error out. Okay, done. And it should be updated, so we close it out of it. Let's make sure. And kit, AK, perfect. Beautiful. Okay. And then we'll try it. We'll play. Create. Load preset. That one. Chaos, smoke, mobs. Guns? Was this the one that was the... I forget if this was the big one or not. Kit, AK, create session. Yep, this is the big one. Yeah, so you create your session from the arenas or whatever you have, and then you go. Huh! And then this one, in particular, is 40 mobs per wave. And there's 3 waves, so there's gonna be a lot of them. problem is that this weather cycle gets really bad and you can't see a damn thing. Hello? Which makes it even scarier because these guys just run after you. And this is totally not a CS map. Good, sir. I don't think those. I think those just like fall through the world. What are you doing? What are you doing there? Hello? Oh. Those guys have guns. These guys have like, I think 10 or 20 times more health too. So that's why they take forever to kill. Because you can do modifiers for mobs. Oh, you didn't die. Ow. Okay. And then you can set weather cycles. And now it's winter. And you can set the duration for the cycles to whatever you want. Ow. Sir. Oh, there's two of you down here. Cool. But love those guys. Their sounds are awesome. Whoa, where'd you come from? Nope. There's 5 left. They gotta be over here. I can't see a damn thing. Also, I think the weather list that we have is not, I don't think it's dynamic. I think it just found all the weathers that were a part of Hytale and just created a list. So that I need to change. I needed to do the same like the mobs or the mobs and the items. I need it for it to search them correct. Otherwise, it's gonna be bad. Okay, that was almost 1 row of arrows. Oh. Okay. Yeah, mob one. This one has to get changed. The PvP one is correct. That has the new ending. But the mob session one has to get updated. Yeah, that's it. So you could just fight in arenas that you've set up, and you have complete control over the positions of the spawn points for mobs and players, and chests, and you get chest loot. And then you can configure the kits themselves of what weapons what weapons they can use. Yeah, so you have full control over literally everything. And then if you're here, you can do like show boundaries, and then this will show you like the boundaries of the arena that you set. Yeah, you have full control over everything. Practically everything. And we did custom lights too. Because I really liked the I really liked these lights. over here. I was like, oh, let me just make my own. Why use pre-existing stuff and when you can? Because if we use them for any of like our presets, because we already have the custom blocks for like the mobs themselves. I didn't want another mod to be like a, you know, a pre-res for whatever we throw in. So then I made panels that illuminate. So you just place them down and they light up. And they work. They work good. Cool. So not only just like the full like modding stuff itself, but like actual like texture based stuff. And then I want to make other sizes. I'm probably gonna make a tool with Claude. I'll make a tool to like automatically generate the JSON files so that I can like replicate a size really fast because it's a pain in the ass. I'll have to do the image creation of it though. Like once I have the UI, the UV, the UV wrap of it, of what the correct size should be, then I could probably pump that out pretty quick, but the rest of it could probably be automated pretty good. Yeah. As long as that process doesn't change, that should be relatively easy, and I can be able to make multiple sizes. I just have to make sure that the rotation part, like, that's correct. But I also have this. I wanted to make a light strip because I wanted to have the ability to put like strips along stuff as a light source, but the rotation of this doesn't, like, I don't know where those go. Got dinner? You got it. Yeah, I don't know where those go. So something with the setting for that. I need to fix that. Yeah, but that'll be nice to figure out once you figure that out, then I'll make like strips for all the lights. And then I want to do a good variety of sizes if I could. Well, I don't know. First time doing all of this, so I have no idea. Just learning from scratch. Oh. Oh, is that done? Oh my lord! Oh my god! I think it's done. Okay, please don't completely break. 3 pages of new. Cool, awesome. And let me go back over here, and we go to target. Copy the new jar in. And we restart. And see if it loads. Yeah, it's a lot of live playtesting, redesigning, designing. Oh yeah, and this. All that goes. So yeah, come up with a response. So basically what this does is I had it to the generate prompt does. It does an agent in the background that references of what the project should look at. So so this particular request says to look at the architecture, the do's and don'ts, the rules, and the style MD. It has my request, but then it has the implementation steps of what it should do. And then the last one is a verification that it did what it said it did, and it didn't just do it and just kind of just left it to be. Because sometimes agents do that. And then if everything looks good, I'm going to auto approve and then run in terminal. And then it just spins up a Claude code in the browser. And then it'll just, because it's dangerously permissions on, so it's just going to run through and it'll just do everything. If you don't do the auto check mark, then you can just respond to whatever it replies with. But because this is like all UI based stuff and like HTML, I'm like, oh, whatever. I just have it I just full send it. And so far this has been for this and the design part of it, or the UI mockup stuff has been excellent. It's been really good. And the front end design skill is stupidly strong. Like really, really good with like coming up with stuff. So I'm interested to see if like what it comes up with for this. If it's able to get all the data from the image, which has been able to do it every other time, which has been really awesome. But yeah, the front end design skill is excellent. Like really, really good. Color me impressed. All right, so it's going to do that. It's going to do those arena pages, and then we'll look at what it created after that. And we'll reconnect, and then we'll go check the other pages to make sure that it didn't break something. Manage chests. They only did one. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, it did them all. That's awesome. Yes. Finally, a clean UI experience for updating the shit. Dear God. The freaking nightmare. Okay, and now since those are working, and also these buttons here, as this 4 tables, 10 templates, 13 loadouts, 14 configured. That's all dynamic too. So wherever you add something, like since I did the 2 play sessions, now it's 77 saved presets. And you can actually load up any other previous game that you played. Or anybody that's played, if you're playing this on a server, anybody that's played a previous session on the server, you can see what their, like what map, what kit, the duration, 0 second. Okay, so it's not doing time for those, so that's weird. But yeah, it should give you all the information. So like this, the name, and then the name of the arena. And if you like something in particular, you can favorite it, and it'll make it on the. It'll put it to the front page, which I gotta probably put a navigation to the front. It's like everything. All the favorited ones end up at the top of the list automatically. Because everything's saved in a local database, either a local database or if you connect it to MariaDB. If you're skillful in the network side of things, then you can actually redirect the database to go outside to save that if you want. But yeah, so your profile information, like how many games you played, your stats, your mob versus players, your last. Your recent sessions. You can also make your profiles either public or private if you want. Leaderboard, so number kills. I gotta line this up properly, but yeah, kills, deaths, number sessions, best waves, list of commands, manage the arenas. And if you want to do something super quick, you just go quick session. How many players are here? You can do like 1, 2, or 3. So if you do 1 player, it automatically chooses the arena, the game mode, the loot, the kit itself, what the goal is, and it'll auto-populate the bots. And all you have to do is just go ready and then start session, and you're good to go. So super quick way to like start a game if you wanted to. And by default, they're gonna have hopefully multiple maps, but for now there's one map that's going to be a default. So you'll have a default arena, kit, chest, mob, weather cycle. All of these will have at least one, like a default skill check version of them, and that way you can do a quick match and like play super fast if you wanted to. Hopefully. Okay, so it's going through the right now. So it's info redesign number 2, ancient tome. Okay, what's the first one? Holographic scan. Yeah, so it's pretty ingenious with its designs. Like, some of them are pretty interesting. Especially just like weird mock-up like UI or like animations and stuff, like scan lines and like, yeah, really, it's really interesting. I said way better than the generic like purple gradient shit that Gemini does. Really interesting. This makes you just want to start making a game. I have an idea what I want to do. Cause I'm gonna make it for myself because it would be a lot of fun. I'm writing down my ideas. I already had these in my head. I'm like, I need to write them down. Otherwise, I'm gonna completely forget. I feel like it's gonna make these like super weird. Not weird, but like it's gonna be. Let me see. Hold on. What port is it on? 5. Yeah. So this is the theme of the actual like plugin itself. So we got the main colors, but we could do the mock-up sessions here. So it's added. Yeah, arena info. Yeah, so these are the variants for the arena info. Dark technical. Ah. Hold on. I need to. Can I recapture this? Hold on. 1 second. Why? Here we go. Am I gonna work? There we go. Okay. Can't fully change, that's why. Okay. It's not bad, actually. Yeah, world status loaded. Not, I mean, the arrangement of some of the stuff in here is not good, but I do like how it's laid out. Especially, as I said, like this is the exact size as the dimensions that's in the game. That's why I'm like, I like a reference to that part of it. Like the game modes part of it can be smaller. Having the spawn points for each of these like this is actually will be super easy. The arena statistics, I don't know why I put that in there. That's not even necessary. So that can be completely removed. Without it saving even more space. I like this is like this is like way cleaner over here. Cool. Let's see the other ones. Military intel. Not bad. Okay. Whoa. I mean, not the color scheme I want, but cool. And then, wait, there's also redesigns? Oh. Okay. Ancient tome. Yeah, I did it did the ones. It's weird because it did those also for lunar minimal. Whoa, the font. Interesting font. Yeah, I almost wouldn't mind that. I like the holographic scan. I like the original one. Yeah, something like this. But then the center one, I feel like it's missing buttons though. Looking at that. Yeah, it's missing buttons. It has the game mode ones and it has these. These are easy enough, and the delete. It doesn't have update current location, set from selection, show boundary, recreate prefab, remove from prefab. Like that stuff it doesn't have. But not, yeah, it's a good start for sure. It's not bad. It's not bad. Excuse me. Yeah, see like the buttons side by side for like create prefab, recreate prefab, and then remove prefab. Like like the sections like this. That's nice. This mid part though. Okay. So I'm gonna take this. Oh my god. All opens new pages. That's fine. Save it. New session. Okay. Can you make that page? Can you make the mock? Hate it. I need that image again. The boxes in the I want to do an autocomplete for this also. Generate. Cool. Yeah, so super fast to iterate upon getting something like right away. I say like the simplicity of that, or the way it's laid out, I like a lot. So you just basically just take that and just be like, hey, we need to add this. I want to take the exact information from the image I gave it to use that as the mock data, because otherwise, I said it threw in a bunch of extra shit in there, which it didn't ask for. I mean, a lot of it did, but not. It's not like I want the exact information from the image. Would be a lot better. But yeah, front end design skill, pretty awesome. Good staff. Excuse me. So good. I have to do it. Got to make it happen. Style. Go, go. Cool. Gotta do it. It's too good. It's too good not to do it. If I pull the trigger, I'll let you guys know. Right now, it's just a thought in my head. I don't know if I want to. I mean, I want to do it, but I don't know how complicated or not it's going to be. Obviously, it's going to be stupidly complicated, but we'll see. Done. Cool. Yeah, this middle part. Why can't you just remove that? I never asked for it. I understand just like fill in for information, filling in information, but I'm like, I don't want that. Hey, well. Yeah, it's super clean. I say this page is gonna be a nightmare. Cool. Yeah. You button for show. Heading. Yeah, it's be like little tweaks here and there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I decided to move the show boundaries button. Let's have it next to that one. And it has the min max dimensions all nicely neat. Yeah, this is way nicer. World not, that's not necessary. Is that even in here? It is in here. Okay, yeah, that's not even necessary. um, um, see, little cleanup stuff that's not even necessary. Um, oh, and technically the coordinates is not even necessary. It's like the main point where you set the, where you do the arena, or actually when you TP to arena, that's, you go to that, you go to this specific spot. Because I guess that's probably where that's relevant. Yeah, this is way cleaner. Can probably expands the column on the left and the right. Yeah. See what happens. Equal? I mean, okay. Nah, it needs to be like, no, do let's see if I can be super generic and see if it knows what I'm talking about. It just did it, so it should be able to do that. Yep, it did. Yeah, that's better. So 25, 50, 25% for the splits. See? So much easier with just CSS. Yeah, game modes doesn't need to take up so much space though. That's like the weird part. Like it's way more simplistic than that. Let me. Okay. Can't be simpler. It's just the right side of the button. And we make that entire see what it does. Yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah, it added extra information to that particular column, which is not necessary because it's literally just a toggle between like if you can do a particular game mode for an arena, if you save it that way. It just needs to be like 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, whatever. I mean, you could just do like bigger, like 3x2 cards in between. That's not what I meant. No, I meant just on the. Deleted. Also make then larger cards. Maybe. Let's see if it knows what I meant. 3x2. So hopefully it does like the same exact size as the ones below it. The player, mob, and chest. Literally the same thing. Yep, exactly. Yeah. Super clean. Yeah, I like that. Then yeah, whatever you select will be like a different color, green, whatever, and then you can click on each of these, and you can go into each of these ones and load up their own pages to alter those. Yeah, this is excellent. Print screen. There we go. Cool. And I go new. Save. Cool. Yeah. So just that's the iteration of that, and that was done. So we go update GitHub. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, the custom scroll bar stuff I'm gonna have to work on. As I said, I probably just make custom graphics for it, but we can make it look a lot better, so it's tailored to like our specific plugin. Should be really easy though, because we have references to the other files, so that should be easy to redo. As long as hopefully it just works in the game. That's the only issue, right? Or the big thing I'm concerned about is it just working. Yes, please make sure everything is up to date. Commit, please. Awesome. All right, ladies and gents, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some dinner. Thank you for hanging out today. Might go live earlier tomorrow. Hanging out with friends tomorrow. Chat about life and AI and stuff. You know, the fun things. and games and whatnot. So I might go live early tomorrow. I'm going to be working on this probably tonight and throughout the night and tomorrow morning. So I might go live early tomorrow for at least a bit to hang out. Just show you the progress, and hopefully this will turn into something like this. That's the goal. Completely rehaul everything, and like all of these pages, all of this is going to get completely redesigned so that it fits correct in the right, yeah, but like this design. There you go. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. Thank you again for hanging out. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button on YouTube for watching. It helps out a ton. And I will see you later. Have a good weekend if I do not see you. Peace out.